Hey, what's happening? This is me, the Guy01, and welcome to this week's Versus episode on the Walkthrough channel. This week, it's Beth Phoenix against both the Bella twins, because of course it is. It is our weekly birthday versus. We only had two, well, technically three birthdays. Beth Phoenix's birthday on November 21st. She turned, no. The Bella's birthday on November 21st. They both turned 40. And then Beth Phoenix's birthday was yesterday, the 24th, and she turned 43. And honestly, that's really all I got to say. That was it. Only two, like I said, only two birthdays. Technically three. And of course, we had Thanksgiving this past week, so hope everyone had a nice Thanksgiving. Hope no one got hurt during Black Friday shopping. If you do that, I personally don't. I don't really do that. I mean, I don't really even do that much shopping in general. Like I'll get food and that kind of thing, but I won't actually go out and get buy a TV or something. I don't do that kind of stuff that often. If anything, I'd probably be more of a Cyber Monday person, where it's like all the online deals. But even that stuff I don't do, because I don't really even buy that much stuff online either. Like, I don't shop on Amazon that often, or I don't really, like I said, I just don't do that stuff, really. So anyway, let's get into Raw and SmackDown. First match of Raw saw Nia Jax beat Raquel Rodriguez, which I'm sure a lot of people are not happy about, seeing Raquel lose to Nia. Becky Lynch beat Xia Li. After the match, the two women's War Games teams got into a brawl at ringside. Johnny Gargano beat Ludwig Kaiser after a mess-up and interference by Imperium teammate Giovanni Vinci. Vinci didn't look too upset about it, though. In fact, he almost looked to be amused about Kaiser losing, so we'll see where that goes. I'm sure we can all guess where it's going. Tegan Nox and Natalya beat the teams of Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, Indy Hartwell, Candice LeRae, and Ivy Nile and Maxine Dupree in order to get a shot at the women's tag team titles. I don't think that match is happening on Survivor Series. I don't remember if they said it was or not. I think it might. I don't know. I can't remember. Shinsuke Nakamura beat Chad Gable. Nakamura, of course, has been feuding with Alpha Academy for the past couple weeks. So this was the first time he's faced Chad Gable as part of that feud. Which, honestly, I feel like it's a match it was a good match. I feel like it could have been a little better. I know, something just felt a little off. I mean, I felt like this should have been easily the best match of the show. But I don't know, something just felt a little off about it. But I do think it's one that they should go back to again. And in the main event, Drew McIntyre faced Jey Uso to determine who would get the advantage in the War Games match at Survivor Series. Ow. Pulling my hair. That hurt. Right when she came in. Got her. Ow. How dare you? Oh no. Haha. Gotcha. Drew McIntyre ended up beating Jey Uso, giving Judgment Day the one-man advantage at the War Games match. This then led to a brawl between the two teams, and after the brawl was concluded, the two teams got separated. Cody Rhodes announced that Randy Orton will be the 5th member of their War Games team, which is something both everyone saw coming, but everyone still got really excited about. I mean, what did we say? I think we even predicted this like 2 weeks ago, like when the War Games match was first announced. We were like, you need a 5th member, right? So who is it going to be? And well, obviously Randy Orton. So Randy Orton is confirmed to be returning at Survivor Series, and WWE has gone really heavy on that in the last week. Orton's related stuff has been popping up a lot, so they're really pushing that and really banking on Orton's return. Now we'll see what actually comes of this. If Orton comes back as a good guy, helps Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso and Sami Zayn take down the Judgment Day, or if he double crosses them and aligns with the group, becomes the new leader or something like that. I mean, Orton's always been one of those guys who works best as a heel, and there's nothing more heel you can do than turning on a team that, is counting on you. Ow. Oh no. So we'll see where they go with that. Especially since a lot of the focus, or something that a lot of people have been pointing out, is Jay's reaction to the news of Orton returning. It was very much an oh no reaction. He's like, because if you remember, Jay was the last, it was the Usos were the last people that Orton was feuding with before he got injured. I think he was actually written off TV by having the Usos take him out, which was like, what, a year ago now? So now Orton's coming back and is teaming with Jey Uso, which is another one of those things where it's like, Orton could very well turn on Jey Uso. Not, turning on the team as a whole, but specifically Jay. But, like I said, we'll see where they go with this. Moving on to SmackDown, Finn Balor and Damian Priest beat the Street Profits to retain the Undisputed Tag Team titles. Because since obviously both of them are going to be in the War Games match, the tag titles will not be defended at Survivor Series. Kind of weird that they had them go up against the Street Profits, though. Especially since you can tell WWE is trying to establish the Street Profits as a dominant heel team. Playing them up against the Judgment Day. And at least by the way the crowd was reacting to them, WWE is going to have a problem making the Street Profits bad guys, because they were very much cheered over Judgment Day. Which part of that could just be because, Judgment Day's been a heel faction from day one, so they're more established as the true bad guys out of those two. Oh no. Oh, right in the gut. Here we go. Tap or snap. Oh. Alright, this is what you get for interfering. Stay out of my business. Your turn. Oh no. Ow. My shin. Hi. Ref. Okay, that was real easy. I honestly expected her to kick out. Especially since it took the ref so long to start counting. Alright, continuing with SmackDown. LA Knight and Kevin Owens beat Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. That was something I actually didn't realize that got brought up as part of this. The fact that LA Knight and Kevin Owens do not have matches for Survivor Series, especially with LA Knight. That surprised me. I mean, coming off of a world title match against Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel, you'd think he'd do something. I mean, if he's not going to be involved with the Bloodline anytime soon, why don't you make him the 5th member of the War Games match? Have him team up with Cody and, you know, Jay. That could have been something. I mean, we've shown that him and Cody have worked together before. I mean, that could have gotten a huge reaction if it was announced that LA Knight, you know, was going to be part of that match. I don't know, it just feels weird that, or heck, have LA Knight and Kevin Owens face, you know, well, I was going to say tag team Sheamus, but you can't, but have LA Knight and Kevin Owens go up against, like, Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso in a tag team match. I mean, it feels weird for LA Knight to not be on the show at all. Especially since, you know, after the run he's been on these past few months. Feels weird that he's not involved at all. But we'll see what they do. Maybe, who knows, maybe he'll run in and interfere in something. Pretty Deadly beat Butch and Ridge Holland after Ridge Holland walked out on his tag team partner during the match. Another sign at the split of the Brawling Brutes. In the main event, Asuka and Bayley beat Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch after Charlotte Flair accidentally broke up a pin that Becky Lynch had on, I believe it was Bayley. Was it Asuka? Charlotte speared someone and ended up knocking them into Lynch, who had a pin, and broke up the pin as a result, which then led to Asuka and Bayley winning. So Charlotte and Lynch have only been partners for about a week, and they're already falling apart. War Games is not looking good for them. Which, of course, is the story that WWE wants to tell. I mean, from the moment that Becky Lynch was announced as a partner, you know, they were teasing the fact that Lynch and Flair don't have a history of working well together, so this could be interesting. So, again, another thing, we'll see where that goes. But, yeah, that's it for on SmackDown. Really all about building up to Survivor Series, more specifically the War Games matches. You know, the return of Randy Orton, the potential conflict between Lynch and Flair. So, we'll see where that goes. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This one went kind of quick. Wasn't really a lot to talk about with Raw and SmackDown this past week, so yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed anyway. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I make new videos all the time. Stay tuned for next week's Versus and next week where we continue our Batman Arkham Asylum walkthrough. We've just started the post-story section of the game, so now we're going around and getting all the Riddler trophies, solving riddles, Spirit of Arkham stuff. We're doing all that. We're doing one section of the island per video. That's the plan, at least. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Guy01 and the Glamazon Beth Phoenix signing out. Bye, guys.